Welcome back again, guys, and today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to get coins right now on FIFA 23 during Team of the Year, even with a lower budget. So if you do want coins a little bit quicker, well, if you guys are looking to get some FIFA coins to improve your team and smash through Weekend League, check out U4GM FIFA 23 coins, and you can use code RECALL for 5% off at checkout. Make sure to go check out the sponsor, guys, but let's get into the video. Now, when you do have a small amount of coins, sometimes it is daunting trying to build those up. Now, for those of you who are under the sort of 10k mark and really struggling, we've got Premier League, Chelsea, and Gold Common. The reason being, their Gold Commons go for about 1.3k. Usually, you'll be able to pick them up. I mean, there'll be a couple on the market at 1.2. You can see the couple here. 1k is all really going very quickly, and realistically, you can sell them on for as much as about 1.5. So you can see here, 45 seconds left. It's kind of a push to get them at 1.5, but 1.4 they're always going to sell. So EA tax on that is 70 coins. If we go down to here, you're looking at a 230 coin profit per card, and if you've only got 2k, you can easily get one of these, sell it on pretty quickly, get it sold on, and pick up your next one. So you're kind of in a position where, even though if you don't have a lot of coins and can't buy many players, you can get them sold on quickly and then you're good to go. We've got a 1.1 there, which we picked up straight away. Very easy as well, not really much competition there. Pop that up, we'll go for the 1.4, 230 coin profit, not bad at all. We'll try and if we can get one more, obviously being that came up so quickly, we don't want to just move on immediately, but there is another way you can use this filter to your advantage if you are on a low amount of coins, and we're of course going to look into that as well. Or we've missed that one definitely, or not. Loftus Cheek for 1.1, that is lovely. We'll pop that up to 1.4. We'll just check the price again just to make sure we've not been confused there. Yeah, 1.2, barely anything. 1.3, you've got a couple pages, and then when you go over to 1.4, that's where you kind of got a lot more, and that's kind of the brink of where you're going to sell them at. What we can do, knowing that they go for about 1.4 as a sell-on, we can go over to the old market. And when I say the old market, I mean the market we used to use day by day, but unfortunately was ruined by EA just being scummy. And so you can go onto the old market, set the price to maybe around 900 coins, and bid as many of these up to about 600, 650 as you possibly can. Now, if you don't have many coins, if you're on like 5k, you can still do about 10 of these cards. If you're on maybe 10k, you've got 20, and so on. Now, obviously, it's not as quick of a method. If you do a load of bids, you know, for myself, if I really wanted to smash this out, I'd do about 100,000 coins worth of bids. Now, that would do up the first sort of 20 pages of these cards, and the reality is I'd probably get a good chunk of those and make a good amount of coins. It does take a little bit of time, obviously, when you have more coins to bid on all of these, if you don't have some sort of bot to bid for you. Now, realistically, it doesn't matter because you're still going to win a ton of these. I mean, even some of these that are at 850 at the back, you can bid this up. You could bid this up to 900 coins and safely know that you're still going to end up with a profit there. Now, another little trick of something you can look at with a lower budget is position modifiers. Now, absolutely insanely to me, these have a value. Even though there is an SBC going out throughout the year where all you got to do is put in like a tiny amount of coins in, they have a value, and they're actually about 900 coins. So all you want to do, you can bid a ton of these on, and obviously this isn't a brilliant method. It's not something that's going to get you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins, but when you're on that lower end, if you've got 10k to spare, not many people will outbid you, and for some reason they have a value, even though you're going to have a ton for free. Moving over to a filter that is equally good. Now, you've got a few coins doing the bidding and doing the sniping there, and you want to move up to a filter that's going to get you a little bit further. So you've got the England Premier League, Man City forward, and gold rare. Now, right now, you've got Foden, and of course, you've got the likes of Grealish under this filter. Now, obviously, Grealish is going to be coming up a lot more, especially right now with the way that the game is going and the amount that 85s are worth right now. But you've still got the opportunity to get Foden on those odd chances, and obviously, while you're doing this in the meantime, when you've only got maybe 20k, you can still grab yourself a few Grealishes. So looking at how much he goes for, it's probably about 3.7. EA tax on that is, I mean, it's probably a little bit more, 3.8. You're looking at about 3.8. We'll do EA tax as if it's 4k, so you want to go down by 200 coins. Then for profit, we want 200, so we'll go down to 3.4 there. Now, looking at what we can get, we've already seen two cards at 3.3. We've managed to pick one up very, very quickly there, so that's not bad at all. We'll pop that one up for 3.8 there. If you want a quicker sell on, 3.7 is acceptable, but obviously you're losing a couple coins there of your profit. We've got two Grealishes there. Obviously, there is a lot of lightning rounds running, and you do want to be picking these times, and the best times to be picking these cards up. Even if you have to maybe invest for an hour or 2 hours, however long it might be, these cards are still going to go down in value. We'll see if we can grab a 3.2 before we move on. Obviously, it's been good to grab a few different ratings there. Well, a few different values there. You've seen a 3.2, you've seen some 3.4, some 3. freeze there. So see if we can get one more before we move on. It doesn't look too promising though, but we have another filter that will push us from this 84 to 85, and over there is in the Syriac. We're not going to go for English, we are going to go for goalkeeper, gold rare, with a minimum of 10k. So actually with this one you will find yourself looking at Magnan, Szczesny, and I believe there is another keeper in there. But I might be mistaken. I think there may have used to be a little bit more of a pricey Syriac keeper, so that'll be my bad. You've got Szczesny coming up, obviously a little bit cheaper than Magnan, but both of them will come up quite regularly. We've got the 15k mark being like a pretty safe point to argue that you can sell these guys on. So we'll say 15k. EA tax, I think we'll probably even try 15,500. If EA tax on 15k is 750, so actually we'll go to 14,500 for a 250 profit. If you want a little bit more at 14,250, you're looking at a 500 coin profit per card. We've missed that first one, but we've managed to recover the snipe. That is lovely. So we've managed to get that one there. So realistically, we've been doing this filter for about 2 seconds there. We've already made 500 coins. Very, very easy. Obviously, from the start of this video, you were starting with about a K. You're now making half of what you initially started with per snipe. That's brilliant. So we've missed that one there as well. That would have been a 750 coin profit. This filter is very simple. There's an 86, there's an 87 on it. It's very lucrative, I'd say, and it's very, what's the word, saturated. And by saturated, I don't mean with people using it. I mean with people uploading cards on it, which means for you guys who are trying to snipe those cards, you are good to go. And you can make the mistakes like I am of missing some of them and not be hugely punished, because there will be another one coming up. Now, with some fresh additions to this filter, I think this is a good place to go from that kind of mark of 10,000 coins. Now, if any of you do have any trouble getting to those points or need any more advice, you're more than welcome to drop a comment below and I'll always respond. But with some friendly new additions, as I say, this is the one to go for. We've got Casemiro, Martinelli, Gameres, Thiago Silva, quite a few players on this filter, and it just feels like this one is a good one to be doing right now, with a lot of these special cards being needed for filters, SBCs, and that's just going to increase their price and mean you can get some better snipes on them. So realistically, I'd say you can arguably sell all of these for about 19k. There is one there for 17,250, I think it was. Let's have a look. Just knock this down a little bit lower. And again, 18k, we've got a couple here. I'd say maybe you want to probably pick them up at 17. Oh, have we missed that one? 16,750, lovely. If we're trying to sell that on for 18, that's still a very good profit, but I'm gonna try and do 18,500 because there weren't that many on the market. We're gonna try and get one more, and you can, see how easy it, oh, is that another one? Is that the one we've already taken? Yeah, that's the one we've already taken. Why is it showing us that? Right, relatively easy, as I say, to get a card on this filter. We've seen one pretty much straight away. All these filters are very easy. I will obviously show you another one just to keep you guys going. I'll go for a little bit of a cheaper end one because there are a few right now that are really good. So finally, we're going to travel over to one of the best filters of the year. Now, if you haven't seen this already, you've been living under a rock. Premier League, Manchester City, and you want to go gold rare and Portugal. Now, if you have a look here, you've got Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, and Cancelo. Very, very lucrative filter, especially now where a lot of these players have gone up in value. You've always got Ruben Diaz on the lower end of things usually, and then you've got your Cancelo, obviously a little bit more expensive, where your Bernardo Silva does come in sometimes. Now, being that they're all very similarly rated, you're very... Oh, that was an L. That was an L. Let's have a look. So 28k seems to be the mark for a sell on for these. I mean, the 88s are going very, very quickly right now, but we'll say 28k for the mark for there. So 10% off means we'll get a 1.4k profit, and obviously we'll cover EA tax. So if we take 2, then we'll go down to there. So that's basically 2.8 off. It's 2,000. Oh, we've messed up. We give us a 23. We literally just missed a 23. That would have been an unbelievable snipe. I'll take full credit there. That is an L from my part. Big L, really, that one. That was not a good attempt at a snipe, was it? Oh my god, we've done it again. We've done it again, guys. I'm gonna have to... We've done it 3 times in a row. Right, we're going to have to call it a day there, guys. I hope that this has helped some of you build up your coins there, but I've clearly not done a lot for myself. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to subscribe for the giveaway, and I'll see you tomorrow.